You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. It's Ashford of the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back Cassian with a Let's Play episode of Heroes Advent, Kody's Path. If I sound a little weird today, y'all, it's because I feel really out of it right now. I had a big day, expended a lot of energy. So yeah, but I'm trying to do what I can to come at y'all with at least a third video for today. So let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain you up, and let's go. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do all my voices today. Let's see. Now that Alyssa's here with us, our foe will have to think twice or thrice about before striking again. It's true, her showing up here really helped with people's morale. Indeed, though there might still be skeptics amongst us, that much is a given. Yeah. Actually, speaking of which, how does the investigation go so far? That one's still a work in progress, I'm afraid. Tobias is currently tasked with the investigation as Maxwell will soon be absent. He might still be at the harbor right now as we speak. Yeah, I did run into him earlier. Oh, I assume he's doing well. Kind of, I suppose. I'm sorry, Cassian, what are you implying exactly? Well, he seems fine physically, but... Go on. I think he's dealing with some emotional matters, some personal stuff. I see. This I am not aware of, though I assume he must have told you something, hasn't he? Somewhat, yes. I feel like he has some relationship problems with Maxwell. I suppose that would make sense. Tobias has spent a lot of time on duty with him. Is there truly bad blood between them? Oh, no, sir, not in that sense. Maybe a bit of a misunderstanding. Though he did ask me if I could step in between them to help them resolve this. I agree, but I won't do the talking for him. I'll back him up if it comes to that, but he needs to speak up for himself about this matter. Is that so? Sir, please don't confront him about any of this, because even if you aren't aware of this, I guess it must be something really personal for him. Very well. I will not press him on this matter. I trust that you all can resolve this amongst yourselves. Hopefully we can, sir. Good. So, why do you ask about him, sir? I suppose it's quite an open secret to you at this point, Cassian. But Tobias is my family, and family is the second most important thing to me, next to the well-being of this city. Though as a father, I regret not having done more for him during our earlier years. Oh. Now, where were we? Yes, about the investigations. I'm afraid we haven't uncovered any new leads after the last ones your team submitted. The Gardener Association knows nothing about the infected fertilizer, and the location sourcing it had been completely left in the dust. So they wiped all traces of their activity. Precisely, though that does mean we can focus on the city's safety as our perpetrators turned tails and fled. Well, hopefully there will be good news when we return from the trip. Like I said, trouble yourself none, Cassian. I'd say you'd better prioritize your training on your heroic path. Leave the defense to the rest of us. I guarantee you there will be good news once you return. You can count on us. Yes, sir. Also, Alexander gave me this new device earlier. Second now. I'm starting to get a little bit of my strength back. Okay. Alaric said, pulling what looked like another identical crystal phone from the side of his desk. I believe with this we can communicate with each other if needs be. Oh, yeah, that's a phone, sir. We can use that to talk to each other over the distance. It's a marvelous piece of technology. Is it truly something common where you come from, Cassian? Yes, most people back there use phones to talk to each other across the world. And to think you've had a helping hand in Alexander's invention. I must thank you personally, Cassian. You're too kind, sir. Alex did most of the work, not me. I see. All right, I believe it is time I went back to work. I assume you have other places to be still. Yes, sir. I'm sorry if I cut into too much of your time. No harm done. Well then, have a good rest of the evening, Cassian. You too, sir. Goodbye. With that, you left the office and returned to the lobby. Where do you want to go? Go to Alex's lab. You decided to head over to Alex's lab. Oh, Master Alex! Sir Cassian is here! Cassian, come on in. Evening, guys. You stepped into the lab. Alex was in front of his desk, still sorting through his gadgets before packing them into a backpack. Festum was already helping him, but he seemed like he could use an extra pair of hands. Will you help him? Yes. Need any help with those? No, I'm fine. Just going through the tools I wanted to bring. Kah! He said as he walked to a shelf to pick up a gadget, but it was so heavy he couldn't exactly lift it up properly. Here, let me help. It was indeed very heavy, but with your combined strength, you managed to move it over to the workbench. Phew! Thanks, Cassian. You good? I'm okay. Huh. But for the Maker's sake, why are all the tools still damn heavy? I suppose I'll have to think about optimizing them even more in the future. Huh. You can do that? Yeah, I mean, maybe not as much before. But thanks to you and your phone, I may have figured out a way to reduce standard issue gadget sizes and improve their handling even further. That sounds awesome. Bet a lot of people would love that. As they should. Oh, right. Now that you're here, help me lift some of the other stuff too, would you? Oh, sure. He then spent a moment to help Alex sorting through the rest of his devices. Feston seemed to have left the lab at some point. Afterwards, he said goodbye to Alex as he went back to the desk to crunch some numbers. On the way back, you noticed the mouse seemingly wandering about. Will you talk to him? Yes. Feston? Oh, Sir Cassian! What are you doing here? Are you heading back to the lab? Yes, Feston plans to head back, but first, Feston needs to find something. Something's gone missing? It's Feston's fault. Feston must have misplaced one of Master Alex's phone prototypes. Feston has no idea where it was, but Feston has an idea and needs to find it before returning. Otherwise, Master Alex may cancel the trip tomorrow and get angry at Feston again. Oh, do you need any help finding it? No, Feston does not want Sir Cassian to be yelled at by Master Alex, too. Sir Cassian, just go to where he needs to be, and Feston will continue the search up top. All right. Good luck with the search, then, Feston. Feston appreciates it, Sir Cassian. Goodbye, and have a safe trip tomorrow. With that, the mouse hurriedly ran to the elevator to get up top. He followed suit after waiting for the elevator to come back down. Afterwards, he returned to the lobby. Where do you want to go? Go to Ray's Sky Garden. You decided to head back to the Sky Garden after taking the usual elevator ride from the lobby. As you approach Ray's garden, you can see him pruning some leaves. Seems like he's a bit too busy to notice you. Will you approach him? Yes. Ray! Hey, Cassian, you came. You're still tending to the garden? Yep, I'm already finishing up. Just need to prune some of these. Alrighty, this should be it. Cassian, could you help me harvest some of those leaves? Sure, I'd love to. Great, take this small knife and carefully cut them one by one. I can also use it to harvest the herbs we need for tomorrow. Oh, sure, but how do I know which one to cut and which one to leave though? It's either young leaves, branches, roots, or flowers. I'll let you know as we do it. All right, then. You helped him harvesting the plant parts that would be used for tomorrow. It took you a while through the whole thing before you realized this is really similar to foraging. Just a lot more delicate because you didn't want to ruin the plants. Once you finished, you cleaned your hands, chatted to Ray a bit more about what sort of herbs these were. Most of them were plants you didn't really recognize anyway. Having to cut the plants precisely while paying attention to what Ray says did make you feel more agile, though. After a while, you said goodbye to him as you returned to the lobby. Where do you want to go? Go to Kody's honeysuckle. And suck on his... No. You decided to head over to the honeysuckle. The place was rather empty as it was already hours past the dinner rush. Looking through the kitchen door, you could see Kody speaking to Ashford and his new assistant, Tensei. Will you approach them? Yes. Hello? Oh, Cassian, what is it? Came to order some food? No, I'm just here to check on you, Kody. Oh, I appreciate it, Cassian. So, did I come at a bad time? Huh, oh, no, not at all. I was just asking them about manning the place for me for 2 days straight. I can't help but feel worried. Like I said, sir, I can hold the fort. We've been working here for nearly a week with you away on duty, and so far we're still fine, right? Second health. Water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's jump back into it, shall we? Okay. I guess, but what if you'd be too busy to show up one day, Ash? There were plenty days throughout this week where Ash couldn't come in until afternoon, boss, and yet the tavern is still in business, is it not? That's true. You did pretty much hold the fort on your own, Tensei. And you can count on that, boss. I can and will do that again, should it ever come to that. Lady Luck is on my side, after all. Huh. I like your style, Tensei. Very bold, but you also have the skills to back it up. Fine. I'll trust the honeysuckle to both of you. You both make a good team, and I'm glad to have you as my comrades. Likewise, boss. Oh, yes, about the trip tomorrow. There are many hidden dangers around the tree. So please be careful while you're out there with your friends, sir. Yes, we will. Wait, the tree you say? Did I ever talk to you about it with you guys? Why, yes, you mentioned it not long after you returned earlier this evening. Really? I don't remember that at all. Are you feeling all right, sir? A stressful day can render you forgetful. Excuse me, coming through. The German shepherd walked past him with a few plates of food that he prepared while you were talking. He shot you a rather strange look, then at the snow leopard. Before you could ask him what that was all about, he'd already left the kitchen. I guess I kind of forgot, huh? That's no good. I was not supposed to talk about that. Sir, didn't you say you trusted us? It would be fine for us to know about where you're going, right? I guess. Huh. Well, whatever. I did say I fully entrust the tavern to you guys. I should probably go prepare for tomorrow. He has a fucking tell right there. Ash, you are up to something. You are fucking up to something. Sounds good. Can you lend me a hand for a bit, Cassian? Sure, why not? That was a good little detail. I have not noticed that before. You then helped Kody preparing and packing the ingredients he wanted to bring. There are also lots of crates to move around to keep Tensei and Ashford supplied while running the tavern. Endurance +1. You then helped Kody preparing some ingredients for tomorrow's breakfast, which turned out to be pancakes, actually. And after you were done, Tensei invited you all to join him by the bar. The snow leopard politely declined the offer as you left through the kitchen back door. Will you come with? Yes. And so you followed the bear over to the bar. The tavern had already closed down for the day. The bar and dining area were left mostly vacant, save for a few late-coming customers in the back. What is it, Tin? It's nothing much, boss. Just that, since it's still quite early in the evening, I believe we still have some time to kill before calling it a night. Oh, but the trip tomorrow. You've already made preparations where you can, no? I guess I have, yes. Maybe it doesn't hurt to unwind a little, Kody? Heh, Cassian gets it. Alright, I guess we can do that. So, what do you have in mind, Tin? Again, nothing fancy, boss. How about you two just kick back, relax, while I prepare a few beverages for us to enjoy? How's that to you, gents? Oh, about that. More drinks, huh? Hey now, don't worry. You two just relax and leave the rest to me, okay? Well, alright. I trust you, Tin. Thanks, boss. I'll make sure Cassian won't have to sleep in with you this time. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, how did you... Well, you weren't exactly subtle about it, boss. You sleep in whenever you've had a few to drink the night before. And this time Cassian left the room before you. You and Ash saw me? I don't know about Ash, but I definitely did. I was just too occupied with work to greet you properly. Huh. You don't have to be so shy about it. There's nothing strange about two friends sharing a room for the night. There's not, but it's still just embarrassing somehow. In that case, we can pretend nothing ever been said. What say you, gents? Sure, that might be for the best. Yeah. Very well, then. So, what are you making, Ten? Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. It is really late, y'all, and I am tired. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!